there, everyone! Xantok here with Select Star Gaming, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So, we're halfway through the trial now, about Nagito's death, and we figured out, oh, it was a suicide, but it's also just like, is it that easy? And, you know, it's the fact that it was like, oh, but the actual cause of death wasn't included. It's like, okay, so was the cause of death something else? And then the killer made this whole elaborate scene in the time that they somehow had? Also, the fact that they did that in the whole Monokuma panels thing we saw, it's like, oh, right, no. Whoever set that up couldn't have left the room. So, the fuck? The fuck? There's gonna be some words that I'm probably gonna be saying a lot, either in this episode or at least the next few episodes. Because we're gearing up on the end, guys.
It's a lot of the fuckery.
Alright, Sonia.
What?
The fuckery.
Yes. Let's get on with the continue.
I mean, if you insist.
I do.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Yay!
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Good for you.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Well, the biggest preconceived notion is that it was a suicide.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but
that wouldn't be a killing blow.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Maybe he just bled out.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Oh, that's so helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. I mean, which sucks because this is coming from the most intelligent person on the circle, but still.
I mean, it's better to overlook something than to overcook something.
Overcooked.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Also, I didn't mention this, but when we were scrolling through our bullets earlier, I realized something.
What did you
This
realize?
is the lid.
For the special poison?
This is the lid.
So, oh, because it did say it wasn't a full bottle, so.
Yeah. Like, and it, I mean, I didn't notice it at first, but it has like the edges on it, so it's like, fuck, that's the lid for this shit.
Oh boy.
Probably. I think.
Maybe he simply bled to death.
You know, I brought that up.
There's no way he burned to death.
Nah, yeah, we know that one.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
What the
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
He was tied up.
Oh my god. Also, how do you put yourself on a chokehold? Or what was it called? Sleeper hold? Chokehold? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Something like
Let
that.
us consider a different fatal.
It's not the knife in his right hand. It's not the other wounds.
With all those
High
wounds,
pitched Sonya.
maybe he
Oh, yeah.
simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Oops.
I forgot that one was a thing. I was just like, oh, it's the one after bled to death.
Uh-oh.
Let us
My
consider
bad.
a different.
It's not the knife in his. It's not the other wound.
With all those wounds,
The point
maybe
is,
he
I knew
simply-
what I was
There's
wanting
no
to
way.
say.
Right.
Was the cause of death something that can?
I agree with that.
You know.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
It was clean. Too clean.
Too clean.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Yes.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Yakuza.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
And it depends on how long they take to show
Did
up.
he wound his body just to camouflage them?
I mean,
That's also
yeah.
a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Oh, he drank it beforehand, obviously.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Okay, fine.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Stop it!
Akane, stop!
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Because you don't drink it. You air it.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Wait, you what it? What did you say?
You air it. I know what I
You
meant.
air it.
I just don't know how to say it.
Okay. I
It's an
just no, I
airborne
also
poison.
misheard. You air
Just
poison.
kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. I don't think I need to. You know, it's funny. I think every time we've done Logger Dive, except for maybe one time, I knew the answer ahead of time.
True.
But the Hangman's Gambits.
A little tougher.
A little bit.
Would you call it improved like it says it is?
No. I mean, improved as in it's a better gameplay mechanic. Because the other one was just kind of like super fucking easy. Then sure. But is it fun?
Right.
What state was the poison in? I gotta get there quick. Woo!
Nice.
Improved jumping capabilities. Hey, look at that. Coming in handy.
Woohoo. Oh.
Yeah. When it was appearing, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get out of that one's way. That's not happening. Aw, damn, I tried to be sneaky there.
Don't forget, you can break if you're like, ah!
Damn it! I keep wanting to try it.
Don't lose your cool.
Wait, what cool? I'm not cool.
You're Hajime. Hajime is always cool.
He's a reserve corps student.
Ah,
Woo!
you are really just having fun with the jumps.
Hell yeah! This is the best minigame yet. Alright, next question. How did it enter? Through his nose.
Say that again? Through his nose.
His nose.
His schnoz.
snozzberries. It's like snozzberries.
What even is a snozzberry?
It's your nose.
Oh, don't scare me like that.
What? Oh,
thought
only
you were
2
gonna fall
questions? What?
It's only 2.
I want another question.
It's all coming together.
God damn it. That was sad.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Yeah, he aired it. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The fire consumed it. I really didn't breathe in the poisonous gas. I should be able to explain that mystery too. Technically, I could see either of these 3 being it, so I'm gonna go with the one that said first. I probably should have read about the poison, but I'm just gonna go with it. Fine, I'll read the fucking warning label. Yeah, thank God. I was assuming, you know, flammable. Poison. Let's actually read it. Ah, hydrolysis. Gotcha.
Ooh.
I was like, there's nothing about water. It's like, ah.
I see!
The merch.
Oh, yeah.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
That is what we thought at first.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
I mean, without reading the label, it would make sense.
Right, I know.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It works down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
It's a good point.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean... Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
What?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, and the thing that would have been left behind is...
The meat on the bone!
The meat on the bone!
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Ha! I'll eat the whole bit. Hey, that's all ready over and done with.
Crap!
Worth it.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
That label's really paying dividends right now.
Oh yeah. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
What the hell?
What?
Some weird sound outside. Like
Uh-oh.
something crashed.
Nagito, what are you doing over there?
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible.
I mean, we also found it in his house.
I mean,
That's true,
an
but
accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much?
because we found it in the house, but he didn't
even
like.
if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You were
I mean,
saying?
if the bottle's still at his place, it's not like he poisoned himself there, and that container couldn't have done it unless someone. Oh, are you suggesting someone picked up that bottle and brought it back to his room or something?
That was what I was suggesting, yes.
Ooh.
Also, part of me is wondering, like, why, in a way, we care about an accomplice, considering, as far as, like, the trial is concerned, accomplices don't matter, because they don't
It's
get
true.
punished.
No, they still
Although
get punished.
the actual murderer does.
Yeah. Right.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Why would they
Ah,
do
you're
that?
right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Oh boy, you're in the wrong game then.
You are in the wrong game, Soda.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I am the ultimate ghost whisperer. I couldn't tell you guys before because it was a secret, but yeah.
Yeah.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
Well, if they
But
did, then
I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
What?
this would always bug me. Because like, if there's so much working together and someone accidentally removed it, wouldn't they have said something?
You would think.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And
Really?
we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Oh, shit.
What? Talk it out.
You know, it was said when they were throwing the fire grenade fragments that they weren't doing anything to stop the fire. They weren't fire grenades anymore. And it was also mentioned how they had been messed with. They collectively poisoned Nagito without knowing. Game over, we all die.
What? No, hold the phone.
I don't, okay, I'm holding it, now what?
Okay, just continue.
Okay.
Because I had a thought with that too.
Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. Okay, I know the word. Get rid of all the cheese! Stop it! I'm gonna get rid of that one because that's scary being right there. Get the fuck out. You are not the letter I want. But I'll hold on to you for now. Time to... I know.
You got this, yeah.
Oh! Okay, now I'm starting to throw myself off there. It's like, wait a minute. Hold up. I was like, where's my letter? I couldn't see it, because there wasn't one. Alright.
Ooh. Nice.
Fucking... Okay. Yep.
Nice work.
I got it! I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
What? He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Imagine if we didn't, though.
Right?
Like, we would have just wandered in there and just seen him stabbed and alive and wanting to scream in pain. That would have been even weirder.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Or all of them.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Okay, it wasn't the lid to the poison.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of the fire grenade were swapped with the poison. Haha, I read it before you could fuck me, game.
Game.
Also, this is why Monokuma is saying that this is the last class trial. Because if we all voted Nagito, we'd be wrong and we'd all die. But the truth is, we all killed him, technically speaking. So we all died.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
And the truth about Byakuya.
Oh, why aren't we bringing that up with everyone?
Use those when he put the poison inside the
Well, why
fire
not?
grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
Oh, I'm not planning to say anything. I'm just gonna say it.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
Uh-huh. The moment the fire grenades were brought, the moment Nagito breathed in the poison, were the same? Could that same moment be when we all threw the grenades?
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Only on a technicality.
What the heck? But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
The person who prepared the poison fire grenade. I mean, he prepared it.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So I'm gonna be really upset
was
if this
Nagito,
ends with like
obviously.
a random
We just
person
discussed
killed
this a few minutes
because
ago.
they grabbed the one fire grenade and threw it. I'm gonna be very displeased if that's what happens here.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
That was again Nagito.
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire was to make someone throw the poison.
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poisoned grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
So, just to throw it out there, because you were thinking like he put the poison was put in all of them, so technically all of us could have been the murderer or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple different things for that. First, it's kind of hinted at it, but it's like there's only one lid found in Nagito's room, so it's supposed that it's only one of the grenades. And also, it'll touch on it a little bit, kind of on, like, not directly though, but there was a point that Monokuma made during one of the investigations. It was the one for Ibuki and Hiyoko where Chiaki was asking, like, so what if, like, these are two incidents on top of each other? What if there's multiple killers? And Monokuma said, I would make sure that that never happens. So, meaning there can only be one killer, and he would ensure that that would be the case. So, it's not possible. Yeah, so that's just explaining that part out.
He also said, and I believe the second chapter, that an accident is still murder.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can already tell I'm going to be displeased.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
I mean, he made himself breathe it. He did.
I know, he set it all up to do that. I know that thought process for it.
Uh-huh.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? You're such a... I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Guess, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Holy shit, I just realized something.
What'd you realize?
The portraits are their height.
You just realized that?
Yes.
I feel like you commented on when you found out Hyoko's was so short.
I noticed in the first one, I was like, why are these all at really different heights? It's weird. But I didn't realize until just now when looking at Nekamaru's.
Oh my gosh.
They're
I thought
high.
you... Here I was thinking like, oh my god, you realize who the killer is or something. And you're like, no, you're looking at the portraits. Oh my god, Santok. My god. Oh, that's funny though.
I mean, god damn it.
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Is it comic book time already? Oh wow, it's comic book time already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna guess it's probably gonna end up being like, oh, it was us for the whole, because we have to parallel every case in the first game thing. Okay, what was in his
For
fridge?
who?
Well, I mean, like how in the first game, at this case, we were the ones that were selected as the killer.
So you're with
So
our
I
luck,
think
it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think. It's gonna be Hajime for this. What I think it's gonna do. The plushie is ready.
Ready, plushie.
Oh, hey, look, it's ready for switching the poison. Well, that's not that then. What's placed inside the break room? Okay. What's beyond the panel? A lighter? No. Let's remove the lid.
Let's do it.
I feel like that's slightly unnecessary, but okay.
It's
Sneak attacking my left hand with a knife? What? What?
I told you some of these are kind of funny.
Also, what appearing at the restaurant?
Oh yeah, you actually you passed it actually already. There he is.
Huh. Oh, okay, I see, because this part was all... Okay, that makes sense.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Sneaky snake.
Schnick and schnick. I mean, in order to hurt himself, this is order of events. The only thing that makes sense. The comment line there didn't really work out.
Got stock 4.
Stock 4. Okay, what are we missing? What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Don't know that one yet. The reason we went to the warehouse was the fire, but that's that picture. Oh, I guess that. Inside the thrown fire grenade was... Lock, stop. Alright. What made the spear fall? Well, he let go. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With
God,
that,
that
Nagito
one's so
finished
creepy.
making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it.
Imagine if they had just fallen prematurely.
From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
Like, this whole thing had so many places where it could have gone wrong.
I kind of wish it did.
Like, if just nobody knew about the fire grenades.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Or somebody went to check the warehouse looking for the bomb. This whole thing.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
And he could have let go at any time.
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
God.
Ugh.
he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his
crazy.
left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
Some fucking how.
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
In Act 3.
Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect.
So many things had to go perfectly right.
The panels
A
fell
lot of these
one
murders
after
are
another,
like that.
until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the
I
curtain.
feel like this one is the most extreme of that, though.
Uh-oh.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Yeah.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion,
Do you like how it made
the
everyone
fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Oh yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
What?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick.
So he somehow ensured the traitor would be the one to have it?
He believed we'd notice
Think
the
about
fire
it.
grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in. His ultimate luck.
I see!
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So, it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Yeah, most of us.
Oh, Hajime. Oh, no.
In his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, one Nagito, that's one, spin the cylinder and point it towards you and pull the trigger. So, you really did it. Oh, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fun if I'd only used one bullet, huh? Well, I guess it was just as Monami said. I misunderstood. I thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. Wow. Didn't think I'd have to... Fuck, what voice did you have? Oh, no.
You were like creepy swag.
Oh, that, I don't know if I decided it that way, but alright. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true, my talent is trash. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know.
His talent is trash. He's the ultimate trash.
Yes. I'm left with the red mark?
Holy crap, we're in a flashback in a flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. Alright, peel back the layers.
Peel back.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. It was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
He just used his luck to trust the traitor would throw the gun. Fucking shit.
What did he do?
I mean, it's better than just being like, oh, you were the random person. God.
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan.
God damn.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. It's Monokuma.
Always, yes.
Always.
And when technically one of us is still right because one of us is the traitor.
I mean,
That's
that's true.
The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then, it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Who you picking?
I don't know.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
I want to check something. I don't think it's... Yeah, I didn't think so.
What are you looking for?
I wanted the picture of when we were throwing them. Because I don't know, like, is it said that we all threw some? Or is it just the people in the picture that were throwing?
It's implied that it's everyone.
Okay.
So, because I know what you're saying, and I'll tell you, the three in the picture were Chiaki, Sonia, and Kazuichi, but everyone threw them.
Okay.
That's why they'd be so worried.
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened.
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
Raise your hand if you're the traitor.
Yeah, if you're the traitor, tell us and make it known right now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened?
Chiaki.
Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Chiaki?
Created?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
There's two things in what she's saying there. One, it sounds like she's saying, hey, it's you because you're the only one that's not an ultimate. But also, the way he's reacting makes it kind of feel like she's saying, pick me. Which one is it? I have to be honest, I don't entirely know what the solution is. So just give me a little bit of time here.
Okay.
I have brought up before, like, most of the jokes, like, oh, what if Hashime is the traitor? Because, you know. But that would require us not to know. But she's saying, can I can't transcript. Motherfucker.
Not in this page.
Ugh.
Like, it's someone who can only exist as a traitor.
Right.
They weren't created to do that.
Well, they can't reveal themselves.
Yeah.
But the only way that someone would be able to reveal themselves is if they don't know that they're the traitor. But if you don't know that you're a traitor, then there's no traitor. So that doesn't make sense either. Something else I was thinking when she was talking about the whole bomb scare was the video message said, hey, if the traitor just scans their e-handbook, the bombs will stop. Who immediately stepped up to do that? It was Chiaki. Which, when she was doing her little thing there, I was like, oh shit, are you saying that you reveal yourself but you're just not allowed to say it? But you can do things?
It also buzzed at her.
It did, but Nagito didn't know the answer, so it was going to do that no matter what. It would have buzzed anyways. Whoever did it. But I'm also thinking about how this game is like done parallels with the cases in the first game. In this case, in that game, we were the ones that were selected. So is that the same case here as well?
You're at a 50-50 right now, it seems like.
Oh yeah, and I don't know what to do. I'm going to end up picking one, and it's either going to be right or wrong. And I'm just going to go with the parallel to the first game and just say it's me. Because, well, fuck it. That's why. Oh, okay. Well, timer's reset.
Yes,
Alright,
it did.
Chiaki.
Silent.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Wait, hold, what? Why you sound different?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it! Why? This nonsense is... God fucking damn it, why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... up till now... you've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time.
You would think if the traitor was a malicious thing that they wouldn't be voice of reason and be like, hey guys, hang on, what are you doing in the case? We need to look at this.
Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying future foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
She right.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Sure. What's up?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
What?
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
What?
I don't know anything about that girl at all.
What?
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
This is starting to sound like a swords thing. Or no, this is the... Am I doing a PTA against Monami?
Are you?
Fuck. Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here, is that the only way? Fuck! What?
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face!
Oh, don't
I won't
What?
let you.
forget to destroy
I'll
them.
lower your
They were all
grades.
coming so close.
Well, I'm trying to click it. I'm just
Burst
missing.
open
a lot.
and mix. I won't let you.
Fuck it.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. Burst open and mix. Don't defy your teacher.
You're not my teacher.
I'll lower your grades. Burst open and mix.
I can't tell what she's saying.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I'll tell you
Let's all
afterwards.
get along. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, hang on.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. I'll lower your grades. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end!
So she's saying burst open and mix? Like it was a cake mix? And
investigated
I have no
Nagito's
idea why
cottage.
she's saying it.
I
Yeah, that's
discovered a
weird.
notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth that contained it. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry. Let's go look at it.
It's not going to show it. Well, I would give it away if I told you.
I'm trying to remember what I know there was the one thing we read right before it got taken away from us, but I don't remember what it said. So,
Do you remember what it was regarding?
no,
Okay.
don't.
So, rule
Makes sense.
through
Wait,
them.
wasn't it about the final dead room was Hajime was going to
In the
final dead
notebook,
room.
there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket, and without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
There's also a lot of context we don't have on, like, what the traitor is doing. It's like, we're told they're a traitor, but that doesn't technically mean that they're a traitor.
Right.
It just depends on who they're, like, what their goals are. Also, I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
I still say Nagito killed himself. Oh god, what's Monokuma's account? Hang on, Sonia, give me a goddamn second. Let's see if that fucking bear said. Oh, okay, just that.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move toward the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have... If that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake... Me, when I tried to
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Sonia, you're gonna need to calm down.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor! Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma probably told Chiaki
You're fine, you're
that
fine.
it was fake beforehand.
Sorry to cut in there.
You're right.
I mean, if you
Monokuma
didn't, I probably would have
knew the
ended up
bomb was a
slashing it.
fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
I'm believing Both of them, actually.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Been doing that a lot, but sure.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
Yeah.
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
I got some major sus about what's about to happen.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. I don't want to say anything just yet, but we'll see.
God, I'm so curious now what you're thinking.
It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But, even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Isn't this part usually before it gives us the score?
Right, exactly. You're just really rubbing it in.
Even so.
I still wanted to select Nagito.
I know.
I still say it's him. I mean, I don't care about the reason. Nagito fucking killed himself. Like, when you set up that scenario, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this would not hold up under a court of law. I know, it's not a court of law.
Exactly,
Still.
I know.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda's killer is...
Yahoo!
Chiaki Nanami!
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor? The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck?
Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, it means that bastard Nagito managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you just one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it. Even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it, no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right?
Missing a comma there.
It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why? Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. Oh, you're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So, the traitor was revealed and Jackie lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that? Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Well, why would he do something like that? Of all the form of plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
nope.
It's okay. Oh, okay? What?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
Chiaki, you really are a kind-hearted person. Curb forgot to voice me for a second.
You think so?
Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother? Don't you think?
Hey,
Hey.
come on now.
Don't go talk about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose!
Then, I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
She's self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like, you died.
No, no.
I'm not dead.
Ah!
A new one fucking came out.
Phew.
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare. Good thing I tricked those kids from the last game to make me a lot of them.
Ah,
I can't lose.
Not yet! I'm not done yet!
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
So,
Yes.
I do want to point out something funny about this regarding Monami.
Okay.
Hey,
Considering that the way that she's trying to kill Monokuma here,
Uh-huh.
now consider that she shares a voice actress with Chiaotzu from Dragon Ball Z.
Isn't that the white-faced kid?
It's the little white-faced kid who tries to do the same thing to Nappa.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
I don't...
Oh, it's... Oh. Oops. Sorry.
For those of you who knows what he's talking about, you probably find that amusing.
It is. It's so funny. Just as this voice actress is voicing multiple people that have a tendency to self-destruct.
Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course! I'm doing it so you all will be destroyed! I will be the one to protect my students!
Okay, so remember when I said, I was like, wait, or I was like, I think something's going to happen? And you're just like, ooh, I want to know what it is?
Yeah.
I was thinking, because Monami was talking about a miracle. I was like, Monami's going to do something to make it so that Chiaki doesn't end up dying.
Oh.
And here we are.
I won't
Here we
let
are.
you.
Because just like, again, paralleling to the last game, somebody did something just so that we wouldn't die.
That's right.
I will protect them with my life!
Monami, you...
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once!
Ooh, how exciting.
How many? Oh, that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power?
What?
Is that not what that was saying? That's
No,
what
I mean,
how
it's the
read it.
reaction to it.
Oh.
How many?
Yeah, it's a fucking lot.
Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead to the 52nd, to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60th. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals.
That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic?
Could it be? Could it be? Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Oh, hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna get so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, and we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monomies are left to charge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
But
Right?
Damn it.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
Um,
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
Oh, we're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because
Because of the wonderful things he does.
Because the punishment time's gonna start. Wait, hold on, just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Well, not that.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer! It's gonna be like...
Special bleeding service!
For Monami too!
Huh?
Why, even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
what is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'll just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment
Game over. Chiaki has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. You too, Monami.
I was wondering, it's like, but wait. I was thinking something shooter game related. Damn it. I mean...
Please insert coin.
But
there she goes.
One last ditch effort. Nope. Slightly annoyed because beforehand I was trying to think of like what it would be gaming related. I was like, oh, this was Space Invaders or Pac-Man. I was like, but how'd you do that? That's fucking dumb. And then they were both part of it. I wasn't thinking Tetris though. I did not think about that one.
Well, I don't
That's
know
why
if
I
you
was just
remember.
like, oh, shooter game. They'll probably do that because that's easy.
I don't know if you remember this. It was recent in this chapter though. Chiaki mentioned she had a nightmare about like a falling Monokuma game where you had to complete things in a sequence. So it's kind of harkening back to her nightmare that she had in this chapter.
Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her, thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too!
Phew!
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now the annoying rabbit is gone as well. All the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep. Congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who've survived up until right now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you all for your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you'd be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Oh, stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
What?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball!
Maybe Monokuma's the 6th.
Oh.
Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Sorry, what?
No.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lane plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then, you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island,
Shing!
your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide.
It's just fast forwarding you.
Oh yeah. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then, the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that it isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything, anyway? How far, how much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose? Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I feel like I had a fun dream. Somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma, suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Why are we repeating the dialogue? What? Script error? Hajime.exe has stopped responding?
What game?
Ah, fucking hell. No. Was I right all along? When I left the college, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hajime, good timing.
Hi, Chiaki.
Hold the fuck. What the hell? Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with that bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently, there was more to that message inside that laptop. Okay, but you're dead? Question mark?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently, it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will? Nagito's will. Okay, well, where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. Restaurant.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, what? Hi?
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe she did escape her execution in the end.
It's all a goddamn simulation! I knew it! That or she's a AI. I was wondering that when she was talking about, like, created and she couldn't, I was like, are you a AI? You were programmed not to say it? What? That's the only thing that made sense to me in that mind. I don't know. I want to keep playing, but unfortunately, this is where the episode has to end. And I'm not happy about that, but I don't have a choice. I mean, technically, I run the show here. We could keep going, but
we're at a couple hours right now.
As much as I want to, well, I guess we have to end things here. See you all next time, everyone.
Bye. Goodbye. Yep. Goodbye. Episode.exe has ended.